Hi guys, so I'm back with a flip through for a custom order for Nimmy. She wanted a prayer journal, and she wanted a prayer journal that she can keep for a full year. She has some cards and stuff that she wanted to keep in it. This is very chunky because I filled it with all kinds of ephemera, but she can easily pull all the ephemera out and and put it back in as she wants to. So she picked the cover. I gave her 4 options for covers. This is the one that she picked, and I just stickled, well, not stickled, I added some of the German glitter glass on the rose and glossy accented some of the flowers just to give it that beautiful sheen. I constructed the entire cover, and this measures about 6 inches this way by 8 3/4 or so, and I covered the entire thing with fabric. I have some metal corners here, and for the spine I added some pretty lace and rosettes. I have a removable tassel with a angel dangle and a little crystal, and lots of fibers and lace and stuff like that. And then this is the back of it, and it is chunky. The closure is some seam binding, 3 signatures, hollow back, and let's get right into it because I don't want this video to be super long. She wanted it colorful, not too grungy, so that's what I did. And I'm in a tight spot. So here I made a lace pocket with some eyelet trim, and it has a verse there, and I sewed "This book belongs to." All the tags have been, well, most of the tags, I want to say 90% of the tags have been stitched around and backed onto coffee dyed paper. I have some pretty trim, lots of postcards. The collection I used for this one was Tsunami Rose. I used a couple of her collections actually, the Bible journaling. And I will go through this. I used some mulberry paper, doilies. So Nimmy, if you're watching, I hope this is what you wanted. This is the decoupaged glassine bag. I used some trim that my friend Aaliyah sent me. Thank you, Aaliyah. It came perfect for this project. And then I ran some pearls here, and in the baggie I have a fern letter for extra journaling. But that is the decoupage glassine bag that I used the paper towel for. Some Edith Holden tracing paper. This is some poetry book, prayer poetry book that I have. Glassine bag, and I have some tags in here. And I use some pretty trim there, and then this pretty beaded eyelash trim that I have here in white, and that goes right in the bag. Some music sheet, Edith Holden paper, and in here I have some prayer, I guess it's like prayer request tag, and more of that pretty beaded sheet trim. Let me try to go fast. Some more of that. Pretty. And more of that poetry book. Here I ran some pretty crochet, I guess. I don't know what is that called? I can't remember. But I have more postcards in there. It's been stitched around. And I stitched around with silver and gold. So I fussy cut this image here and stickled the wings, and did some punching there. Some muslin here on the edge. I have a wax seal stamp, so I did that there and I broke the seal. And here I have this. It's like a reference, scripture reference. I just put that in there, and I just like that look with the broken seal. And here I have another one. And what I like about it is I all the cards, there's a flip with some flowers, and none of them are repeats. I bought so many that none of them are repeats, and I like that. Poetry book. I made some clips. That's my first attempt at making some of these clips that are going around, and it's holding a pretty postcard. So I made 3 of those paper clips. And then I have some of these. And I just use seam binding there. And that goes right in the glassine bag. More tracing paper, Edith Holden. I use for the background, I use Seneca Pond for the background papers. More doily, more mulberry. And that's the first signature. More music sheet. Edith Holden. This is another glassine bag, and I put a fern letter in there. Pearl trim, and this is more of that trim that Aaliyah sent me. So lots of writing space. This is mulberry paper that I made into a pocket. I stitched around, made it into a pocket. So I did a lot of stitching on this one. Another glassine bag. Made this pocket here with some fibers and a collage here, and it holds these 2 tags, and then the back of that is open for more to put in. That just goes in there. I have this little bag here, and it holds a little tiny postcard, maybe to put your favorite verse in there. Some collaging here with fabric and lace and seam binding, and this holds a fern letter, and then it opens for journaling, and it's held by lace. And you can write here, but this has more postcards. Like I said, these are all backed and stitched onto coffee dyed paper. Another envelope. Do I have anything in here? Yes, I do. Pretty, pretty. Side pocket, and this is from the kit, and it has some index cards in here. Distress the back of that. Goes right in there. Another glassine bag with these two tags. Pretty. So I hope that this is what you were looking for, Nimmy. I hope you like it. Edith Holden, another paper clip, and it's holding a little envelope with just a little card in there for journaling. It just goes in there. I made one of these for extra journaling with coffee dyed paper. And it all closes with this seam binding. See, I can close it with the camera right in front of me. I have to find a better setup because recording with the camera right in front of me. So that's the second signature. And we are on the third. Such pretty paper. I love it. Psalm 23. And this is more mulberry paper. I have one of my book page pockets here, and that holds two tags for extra journaling. And then in the back of that I left open for another tag. And another glassine bag. Another paper clip. With a little envelope with another little journaling card. And that just goes in there. And another envelope. And this is another flip. And another side tuck with more index cards. There's two in there. Here I made another little belly band with another bingo card. And then in here I made a little pocket, and that just holds a little, that goes right in there. More tracing paper. 2 more tags. And this opens up for more journaling. Two more tags. So lots of ephemera in here. Like I said, that's why it's chunky. If you want it less chunky, you can just take all the ephemera out, put your own, or, you know, put it back as you need to. Edith Holden, Seneca Palm background. Doily. More of my Facebook page. Pretty image there. And I fussy cut an angel here. And I made one of these envelopes. It has nothing in it, but you can put a little something in there. It's magnetized. And she's holding that. And that is the back of it. So, that is it. I hope you like it, Nimmy, and yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I will come back with a flip through for Sam's journal. She was the first winner for my giveaway, and I will come back and show you that. Alright, guys, talk to you in the next video. Bye.